Hello, this is Ray Marquiss, Senior Application Engineer with Valin Corporation, and this short video is going to show how to change the IP address of the network card on your PC. In many of the tasks we perform as application engineers, we have to change the IP address of our PC in order to match up with the devices that we're connecting to, so this short video will show you how to do that. On the screen you can see a sample network with a PC, a PLC, and a network device that the PLC needs to communicate to. The simplest network, and the one most common to be used when we're working with industrial controls on a simple machine, is to have the first three numbers of the IP address set the same. That would be the network number. It's highlighted in bold on the screen. The last number is the node number of each device, and you can see that those are different for each device. So our goal here is to set up our PC to have the correct network number for the devices that we're going to connect to. I find it helpful to make a sketch similar to the drawing that we saw previously. That helps me keep the devices and their IP addresses straight without having to just rely on my memory. Depending on which operating system you have, you're going to need to get to your network connections. It's generally found in the control panel or in your settings. If you have Windows 10, you can hit the Start menu button and type Ethernet, and that'll bring you here or bring you to a place where you can get to your network settings. One technique I use is to go to the hidden icons, or you may see the icons here, but mine are hidden, and I look for this icon. If you're using Wi-Fi, it'll be here. It might be a globe, but this is the internet access icon. If you click on it, it brings up this window, and then I can click on the network and internet settings, which brings me to this part of the settings in Windows 10. Then I'll click on the Ethernet, and finally click on Change Adapter Settings. And that brings me to this window, which we'll use for the following steps. I have several network connections here. My network cable is currently plugged in, and that makes this one the only one without an X on it. I know I don't need to change my Wi-Fi, so I need to change this one. If I unplug my network cable, suddenly there's an X on it. This helps me identify which network port on my laptop I'm going to change. I'll double click on this icon. Then I'll select the Properties button, and then double click on my IP version, TCP/IP v4. Many times Office networking is set up so that when you turn your computer on, it'll obtain an IP address from the network automatically. And if you leave your IP address set to some fixed IP for the purposes of communicating to your PLC or your other devices, then you may not be able to communicate on your Office network. Once you've made the change, all you have to do is say OK, and then click on OK again, and then click Close, and now you can close out of this. And your IP address will be changed on your PC. Thanks for watching. I hope you found this helpful. If you have any questions, you can reach us using the information on the screen.